Hi friends, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Shannon and this is One Spark of Magic. And today we are continuing our series of going through and touring and reviewing each of the portals here at the brand new park in Orlando, Epic Universe. Today's adventure is going to lead us through the portal of Harry Potter and the Ministry of Magic. We're not only going to be traveling to a different dimension, but we're also going to be traveling back in time, back to 1920s Paris. So let's go ahead, let's get started, let's get this epic journey going. When you first come up to the portal here, this is where you're going to find the golden statue with a hand holding the Elder Wand, which is one of the most iconic wands of all of Harry Potter. You're going to make your way up to the portal. You'll also see the Time Turner. The Time Turner is what allows us to not only go through this portal to the Harry Potter area, but also to go back in time to the 1920s. But don't forget to look around the portal too. There are some hidden gems on here as well. You can see that the entire portal is covered with different Harry Potter wands and Fantastic Beasts wands. If you look to the left, you will see all the Harry Potter wands. I was only able to pick this out because I could see Voldemort's. But on the right hand side, you will see wands from the Fantastic Beasts characters. As you make your way through the archways, make sure to turn around and look at what is on the other side. That's where you'll find the Gold Phoenix, and then you'll also see the different beasts from Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts on the other side. If you're looking at the archway out towards the exit of the portal, you'll see on the left-hand side is all the Harry Potter beasts, and then on the right-hand side is all the beasts from the Fantastic Beasts movies. Now, everything here is so authentic that even the advertisements and the posters are all in French. I don't understand French, I don't know French, but some of the things I was able to make out, make sure to take a look at those posters. Use your Google Translate to kind of figure these things out, because there's some Easter eggs in there that might be really entertaining and fun for you. They have posters there for some of the specialty drinks, the restaurants here in Harry Potter, and also for the circus. All right, let's cut right to the chase and make it to the main attraction here at the Ministry of Magic, which is the battle at the Ministry of Magic.
Watch. I'll get you going here. Yeah, go down there. Do we go? All right.
On this ride, you're going to travel through the Metroflux, not only to Ministry of Magic, but to the 90s. This is where you're going to witness the trial of Umbridge and see if she actually gets to pay for the crimes that she's done. But of course, nothing can be easy here in Harry Potter. Something goes wrong, and you and your close friends, Ron, Harry, and Hermione, are going to have to do a little spell binding. The biggest draw to this ride is definitely the queue. The queue system here is fantastic. You walk in and it looks like you're walking in to the Ministry of Magic right from the Harry Potter rides. The queue also takes you through and you'll see where people are at now. So you'll see lockers for some of your favorite characters in the Harry Potter series. Now this ride is a dark ride with a trackless system that uses screen and practical effects. The animatronics in here, the Death Eaters, are fantastic. There's also some other animatronics of your favorite characters from Harry Potter, some that you wouldn't even expect. Excuse me, Ron has his own animatronic. Okay, totally cool with that. Now the screen systems on this are definitely higher quality than the other ones over at Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. However, if you are prone to motion sickness, this one might get you. It does throw you around quite a bit, and they did have to adjust some of the thrill on this ride because the sensors kept going off and closing down the ride. So that big giant drop that everybody loved during the previews, it's not there anymore. Hopefully one day they get that back so that way it's a little bit more thrilling. This ride will have some of the longest wait times in the entire park. During previews, it got up to 5 hours. Right now, it usually stands at about a 2 hour, 2.5 hour wait. I honestly don't think it's worth it. I think it's a great ride. I think some of the animatronics that they use are great. I think that the queue is fantastic. It is the best queue I think I've ever seen of any ride. But the queue is better than the ride, in my personal opinion. And so I wouldn't wait more than 45 minutes, but you're not going to be able to do that for quite a while. So I would say try to stick to the 100-minute mark and under, and try to get on then. The ride is busiest in the morning time. People will line up waiting for the park to open. This is not part of early park admission. So if you get in line here for early park admission, you're going to be waiting that full hour before the ride even opens. And then you're going to have to wait whatever time that is that you need to get in. However, if you want to get it done and out of the way, it still works while your feet are still fresh in the morning. But just know that the morning time is when it's going to be at its highest peak. I have found that usually in the mid-afternoon is when you're going to find the best times to come to the ride. So just keep an eye on the wait times. Try to do it under 100 minutes and you should be good to go. The next attraction that you're going to find here is going to be the circus show. Now here is going to be a show that's going to be based off of the Fantastic Beasts movies. Here you're going to be able to witness all the Fantastic Beasts that are hidden and living inside of Newt's suitcase. If you have not watched any of the Fantastic Beasts movies yet, I would highly suggest watching at least the first one to give you some idea and balance of who these characters are, what these creatures are, and what everything kind of means. I think it would help you understand and appreciate some of the things that are in this portal as well as in the circus show. So I would highly recommend that. However, it is still a great show regardless of seeing the movies or not. Would I put this as a higher one than How to Train Your Dragon? No, I wouldn't, but I still think it's a great show, and there is some really cool effects that they do with the stage, and there's some aerial and acrobatic moves in there. Oh, it's really cool. There's even a fire person. It's really cool. Now this show does fill up pretty fast, so I would recommend getting there about 20 minutes before the show starts so that you can guarantee yourself a spot there without having to wait for another show. Besides the attractions, there's also a lot of shopping that you can do here in the Ministry of Magic. And we're going to take a little tour, show you all the things that are available. First up is going to be the Tour de Flou. Now this is going to be at the exit of the Battle of the Ministry ride. So as you're exiting out, you're going to walk through this gift shop. And this is where you're going to find all your favorite Metro Flou attire, from your bags to your t-shirts. Some of them are super adorable. But if you're looking for your house, there is also a bunch of new house merchandise in there as well. So your Gryffindor, your Hufflepuffs, you're going to be able to find those right here in the store as well. But don't forget, you're also going to find your Ministry of Magic. They have a full sweatsuit with sweatpants and a t-shirt that match. They have tons of different clothing and bags. A lot of cute stuff in there, and I would definitely highly recommend you even shopping in there. Even if you don't do the attraction, there's tons of stuff in there for you to be able to shop for. Next up on our shopping is going to be Les Galeries Lafitte. It's the one that's right next to La Serene, the restaurant. We're going to go in there and we're going to check that one out. All right, so at the stores, we're going to find more of your French items and more based on your Fantastic Beasts. However, you can still find all of your Quidditch stuff for your different houses, including Gryffindor and Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Slytherin. There is tons of stuff in there for that. If you have a second, take a look up and you will also see some trophies for some Quidditch tournaments as well. But back to the merchandise, you're also going to find here anything in Nibbler that you want. So if that is your crazy little guy that you love, you can find so much stuff here for them. They even have different pieces of, I wouldn't call it lingerie, but it's nightwear for women that they have here. Very French looking, very silky and soft. But you can also find the French 1920s Harry Potter robes. So if you're looking for one of those, that's where you can find it, as well as the other French style house items, such as your berets and your suspenders. All those things are going to be found right there. But next up on our shopping spree is going to be what every witch and wizard is going to need, and that's going to be a wand. We're going to go to Cosme Acajor. Now, if you're looking for a wand, Cosme Acajor is where you want to be. This is where you're going to find all the different types of wands you could possibly think of. You're going to be able to find your traditional first generation wands of your favorite characters from Harry Potter, including Harry himself, Hermione, and many, many others. But here in Epic Universe, you're going to be able to find some of your favorite Fantastic Beasts wands in there as well. But one of the cool things that's here are some Epic Universe exclusives. So Cosme is a real person. She designs and creates these wands. And there are several of them that are in there that are first generation, but they are curated specifically by her and designed by her. And some of them are absolutely gorgeous. But also inside you can find the Epic Universe exclusive second generation Phoenix wand. This wand is absolutely gorgeous with the white and gold. It's very spectacular, very bougie, very French. So if you're looking for a wand, this is where you need to go, and keep an eye out because Cosme likes to come and visit her patrons every once in a while and help them pick a wand. So if you see her walking around, make sure to say hello, let her know how beautiful her wands are, and maybe she can give you some advice of which wand is best for you. Next up is going to be a little bit of shopping, but a little bit of eating as well. And that is going to be over at K. Ramel's. And that is going to be the sweet treat store that you're going to find here. They have everything here from your classic Harry Potter chocolate frogs, which they do have in dark milk and white chocolate. They also have the jelly beans that you can get here, the exploding bonbons, you name it, they've got it here. When I was here the other day, I did try several of their chocolate truffles that you can get either individually or in a box of 6. I tried the Choco Chalk, the lavender, the blood, the coconut, the hazelnut, and the pumpkin juice. My favorites included the blackberry and lavender. It had a very blackberry forward flavor with a lavender on the backside. It was a creamy lavender and a very tart blackberry. And it had that sweetness from the chocolate. The other one that I loved was the pink coconut ice, and that one was delicious. It had a creamy coconut filling with a semi-sweet milk chocolate on the outside. This reminded me a lot of the Dove chocolates that would used to come out around Easter time that were filled with that coconut cream. The other one I really loved was the pumpkin juice. Now, this really did not taste like the drink pumpkin juice, which I love. I love the pumpkin fizz and the pumpkin juice. However, this one tasted more like pumpkin pie. It had that real spice of pumpkin in it and a little bit of that cinnamon and nutmeg. It was very creamy, very delicious. Highly recommend. The other ones were could have done without, but those three were unique and flavorful and delicious. Also in Caramel, you'll find more of your favorite snacks and desserts and sweet treats, but you'll also find your apparel. So they have butterbeer apparel as well as some Caramel merchandise themselves, and I am dying to get that cooler bag that they have. It's gorgeous, and if you're going to be buying chocolates here, I would get that and then take it directly back to your room or your house, then come back to the park because these chocolates will melt. I also tried their blackberry lavender chocolate bar that they have. That was absolutely delicious as well. It wasn't too sweet. It definitely had more of the blackberry flavor than a lavender, but you could definitely taste the florals and the botanicals from that. Very delicious, very unique, and it was purple, super cute. But since we're talking about food, I think it's time we talk about the food here. And this presents a great segue into the different restaurants that are here in Ministry of Magic. First, we're going to head over to the Goblet Noir. Now, this is going to be the more German-style restaurant. It's going to have a darker theme to it. It does have tons of seating. Every time I've been in there, there has been plenty of open seats. I believe there's 7 different rooms that are in here, and they're all very cozy, very dark, very cool, giving you a nice, relaxing place to have some lunch or some dinner. I have been told by team members that it is a little bit more busy at dinner time than it is at lunch. So if you're looking for a quick bite to eat and to get in and out and have a table and cool off in the mid-afternoon, this might be a really good place to go because people kind of sleep on this. The food here is German-based, and I did eat here once before. I did have plenty of people with me, so we tried a bunch of different things. So one of the things that we tried was the platter that they have here, and it has a smoked sausage, potato and cheese pierogies, marinated beets, pickled egg, caramelized onion, a warm pretzel bread, German mustard, and cheese fondue. Now this is the one that we were pretty underwhelmed by. This one, the sausage was great, and the cheese fondue was delicious. But the potato and cheese pierogies were stale tasting and not very warm. The marinated beets, well, that's on us. None of us like beets, so we did not eat those. Pickled egg, I was expecting more of a pickled egg, like Japanese style pickled egg. However, this was used almost in the same juice that the pickled beets were. It had a little bit of a beet flavor to it, and it did have the purple coloring. So I think they used the same thing because it did not have the flavor of a pickled egg. Though the pretzel had potential, it was pretty stale and hard on the outside, so it didn't really give it that flavor that you really wanted and what you're expecting from pretzel bread. Overall, the idea of this is fantastic. Being able to split a giant platter with a little bit of everything so people can try a bunch of different things, that is right up my alley. However, the execution of this was just lacking a little. I think they just need to worry about the quality of the items that they're putting on there, and if they can correct those, this would be an amazing platter. But for $27, and for the quality that it was, definitely not worth it to me right now until Universal fixes that quality control. We also got the Jaeger Schnitzel, which is a traditional German dish. This, however, was fantastic. Now, there's a German restaurant that me and my family like to eat at down in Sanford, and it's called Hollerbox. It's some of the best German food that you're going to be able to get here in the Orlando area, at least in my opinion. I can't remember the exact thing, but it's either they bring in water from Germany to make their pretzels, or they bring in the pretzel dough made over in Germany to make it here to make it more authentic and taste actually from Germany. So their food is fantastic. Was this dish as good as theirs? No, it was not. But what it was amazing for a quick service restaurant inside of a theme park. It was very good quality meat. The pork was very tender and juicy on the inside. The end pieces were a little bit dry and a little bit overcooked, but still very delicious. And even though I'm not a mushroom person, this mushroom gravy was very, very good. And the fries? Fries were fries, but they were delicious, nice and salty, and they actually came out hot, which is the first time I've gotten fries here at Epic where they've come out hot. And then there's also Café de la Sirène, and that's where we're going to be eating lunch today. Now I've eaten here a couple of different times, and I've had the butterbeer crepe, which is delicious, but very decadent. I would very much recommend that you have somebody to share that with. But I also have had the quiche Lorraine, and that was so good, so light and airy, yet creamy all at the same time. And the density of the quiche was like perfect, and the crust was very flaky, full of flavor, lots of ingredients in there. I highly recommend that. However, I want to try something new for you guys today. So I'm going to take a look at this menu and see what we're going to order. Some of the things that have been catching my eye every time I look at the menu is one, the French onion soup with the side salad. I mean, I love a French onion soup, and it's hot out today, but I mean, it's French onion soup. Can you really say no to that? Now, one of the times I was here, one of my friends, Hannah, got the beef bourguignon, and that one was very delicious too. Looked very good, but very, very heavy, and that's not something for me on a park day, so just be prepared for that. However, it was delicious. I've also heard the steak au pois is very, very good. Now, that is not going to be like a regular steak that you would get, that we would call a steak here in America. It's more like a Salisbury steak kind of steak, if that makes sense. Now they do have a couple of different sandwiches, one being a ratatouille sandwich. It looks very interesting, but the one that always catches my eye is the sliced cracked black pepper turkey with apples, brie, arugula, and topped with mustard butter and apple butter and served in a warm, crusty baguette. I mean, that sounds so good. Okay, first up, I had to get the lavender lemonade. It is super delicious. I love anything lavender. I've had it a couple times out here and also at Goblet Noir, so you can find this all over the Wizarding World. So delicious. Even though it is the middle of summer right now here in Florida, I love sitting out here on the patios and being able to people watch. It really immerses you into thinking that you're on the streets of Paris and being at one of the side bistros and cafes and just watching all the people walk by as you drink your fancy little drink. All right, our food has gotten here and I ended up getting the sandwich. So this is going to be the cracked pepper sandwich with the brie and the apples. Looks really good. I'm a little concerned. The plate is extremely hot, so it feels like it's been sitting underneath the heat lamp for a while, and the bread looks very, very hard. But open minds, open hearts. So we're just going to dig right on into this. I will say that it looks absolutely delicious. There is so much on here. Cracked pepper is nicely sliced there with very thinly sliced apples. All right, I'm just gonna dig on in. What is really nice there is that the brie is nice and melted, giving it that nice flavor throughout the entire sandwich. The cracked pepper gives it a nice savory taste to it, but that apple butter and the actual apple slices give it a nice sweetness. So there's a good balance of sweet, salty, savory. It's actually pretty good. Baguette is a little on the crispier side than I would prefer, but the inside at least is nice and soft, and it does have that nice, beautiful baguette taste. It's very good. All right, now that we have completed our lunch, there's one other place you can grab a drink here, and that is Bar Moonshine. Bar Moonshine is going to be an American Quidditch bar where you can go in and grab some famous drinks like the Low Blaster or the Giggle Water. Also at Bar Moonshine, you're going to be able to find this drink right here, the Boo the Blue. And that is going to be the mocktail that's there that changes color. So it starts off as a nice blue color, and then you add a little bit of magic to it, and it turns purple, glittery, and sparkly, and it's quite delicious. So you'll open that up. And there's a cloud in there.
Yes.
I'm going to take that out.
Oh, the whole thing. It's like cotton candy, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then you're going to dunk it in there. And then all of it, just drop it in. There you go. And then you're going to take your magic wand. And now you're going to stir it. You'll see advertisements for that all over the portal here, but Bar Moonshine is where you're going to find that. Now the Low Blaster, though it is super popular, it is very, very high alcohol content. Be very cautious drinking it for anybody that's not a big alcohol drinker. I did not prefer it. I did not like it because I don't like absinthe, but that's just me. But I did get the Giggle Water as well and tried a little bit of that, and that's basically just a French 75. So is it good? Yeah, it's good. Is it something I'm going to go out of my way for? No, I think there's more unique drinks throughout the park that I would go to. If you're looking for something Harry Potter specific, Bar Moonshine is the place for you. And if you're looking for your traditional butterbeer, you can get that right over here, right behind me. There is the butterbeer cart. It's going to be right next to the circus show. You can get either frozen or regular butterbeer there. They do not serve hot butterbeer here yet, but I really hope they get to it because that is my favorite, and I really love to have that here for fall. Over here at the Eye Doctor, you're going to find one of our wonderful creatures from Fantastic Beasts. Oh, look how cute he is. Oh, hi. That is just your friendly reminder to never forget to look in the windows here because you never know what you're going to find. Now that is not all that the Ministry of Magic has to offer you. If you're looking for some entertainment, it's got it. Keep an eye out for roaming characters. Sometimes you might find one of the police officers, the wizarding police officers, and detectives out asking you for your wand permit. You might also find some students from Hogwarts and other wizarding schools from around the area. But you'll also find some entertainment that's out here as well. A lot of times they'll have a band out here and you'll be able to see them play on a Parisian way. And guess what? As soon as I say that, they come walking out.
Hidden magic, where everybody has a song.
What's that sound? Where's that coming from?
Oh, yes. It's coming from No, not this time. It sounds like a jazzy rhythm. Oh, I know what. Or should I say hooties? Our guys doesn't touch me. Blue.
Oh no, this thing is locked!
Who the star? Hello, come on. Mesdames et messieurs, s'il vous plaît, on three, say hello, Blue. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, Bloom! Ah, great idea, Bloom! Music box, drop us some hot jazz!
All right, we are almost done with our complete tour of this portal, but there is one more thing that we have not quite covered yet, and that is going to be using our wizarding spells and our wizarding wands. Now, to make it a little bit easier on you to be able to see these spells, we're going to be coming back when it's a little bit darker. Let's go do some magic. All right, I think these ones you have to close all the different boxes and you have to actually point at each one. So we're gonna try this out. Sendo. Whoa. Look at him, he's so cute. All right, now this one has 2, so I'm not sure if I can do it by myself, but we're gonna try. All right, down here by the Ministry of Magic, you're also going to find another one that's going to get you a little on the wet side. Woo. Woo. Ah! All right, I attempted, but I couldn't get close enough because it kept getting wet, and now my hair is soaked. So we're gonna move on to that one. I will show you some B-roll of my sister doing it the other day when we were here together. Maybe that will suffice.
It's the mall.
All right. Browsing. Where are you? One of these days I'm going to be good at this.
Right there.
I still can't see it. Oh, there it is. It's behind the little thing, okay. Whew, thank you.
And your potion is right there. You can see it.
Oh, how cool! Thank you. And thank you for your help. Okay, so that was pretty cool. So I just did the potions one. I was talking to several people, including team members and other more expert wizards. So this is my first time doing anything with the wand. And they said that there is a secret potion that you can do over there. It's the 4 on, I believe, the second from the bottom row. But I did it. I got it through it. I did have help from the team member. She helped me go through it. But that was really cool. So we're going to do 1 or 2 more, and then we're going to wrap this thing out.
In your hair.
Yes, it is.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
And I love how it matches your shirt.
Yes. Gryffindor colors.
Yes, I love it. Very fashionable. Oh, and your earrings. What's on your earrings?
Oh, it's the time.
It's the time?
Yeah, it's the thing to take you back in time.
Oh, a time turner.
Yeah, time turner. That's what it's
How
called.
delightful. Oh,
Yes.
And have you been traveling through time a lot lately?
Yeah, actually, went to 1920s Paris here, back to the 90s, and now into the 2020s too.
Oh my goodness, you are well traveled, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, what is your name, dear?
Shannon.
Shannon?
Yes. Mhm.
Oh, lovely to meet you, dear Shannon.
Thank
my
you.
name is Cassandra.
Nice to meet
Cassandra
you.
Trelawney. And these are my very good friends. Gentlemen, introduce yourselves, please.
I am Sir
And no, one at a time.
of the round table at your service.
Forgive me, Shannon. I was not specific enough with them. Simon, why don't you say hello?
Welcome. To you, I say, enchanté.
Oh, thank you.
Now, Sir Cadogan, you may say hello.
Very pleased to meet you.
There we are. Yes, we must teach them to take turns.
Understood.
Well, Shannon, what adventures have you gone on today?
Oh, I've been to the Ministry of Magic. I went on a Stardust Racers, which is a comet through, the sky. So
My
a lot of
goodness.
places. Yeah.
Many an adventure, and you've stayed safe the whole time?
Somehow, yes. Probably
You've
by
not lost
magic.
your bow or your time turners?
No, not yet.
Lovely. And I see you've acquired a wand.
Oh,
Let
yes.
me see it. Ah, yes. I love it. Did you get it at Cosme's?
I did. Yes, actually, I did. I got it a couple weeks ago there. Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad. Well, would you like to practice a spell with us?
That would be wonderful.
Oh, I love it. All right, dear. Who would you like to practice with, Simon or Sir Cadogan?
Let's try Simon.
Simon, wonderful. Is that all right, dear?
Yes, yes.
Perfect. Well, he has been a bit down here lately, so perhaps we could try to give him the giggles. Whenever you're ready, dear, would you say Ricta Sempra?
Ricta Sempra.
Now Sir Cadogan's laughing as well. Oh, thank you, Shannon. That was wonderful.
Thank you, Cassandra. Appreciate
You
it.
cheered us all. Thank you, my love.
Have a good night.
You too. Get home safe, dear.
Thank you. So this one was really cool. You had the Niffler in there, and once you turn the lights out, which is what you're supposed to do with your wand, then you can actually go through and like keep moving it around because it's going to be lit up, and he's going to see something sparkly, and he's just going to follow your wand around. It is so freaking cute. I think they're my favorite. All right, you guys, that's going to be a wrap for us today. We have explored everything here that the Harry Potter Ministry of Magic has to offer. We saw the rides, we saw the shows, we saw the magic, the food, the drinks, and the merchandise, and everything, including the ambiance. I'm really happy you guys came along on this journey with me today, and I hope you learned something, and I hope maybe you get to come and enjoy this sometime soon. If you are coming, let me know what you're most excited about and what you want to see. And if you have any questions, I'd love to answer them for you. But until next time, I'm Shannon with One Spark of Magic, and I'm wishing you the most magical of days. Toodaloo.